I want to talk to you today about the current status of airbag technology. I'll be covering new technology advances in airbags, including new locations within the automobile, new materials that are going to be used in airbags, and new sensing devices that we'll soon be seeing in airbag technology. I'll be focusing on the safety issues, which I know is a big concern of many customers. And I will talk about what is being done in the government and industry to address this. Imagine buying an automobile equipped with 10 airbags. This may be a possibility in the near future. As technology improves and the safety of airbags is proven, they will become as vital as seatbelts in preventing injury or death in an automobile. At the present time, most new vehicles are now equipped with 2 airbags, one on the driver's side and one on the front passenger seat. Already, some manufacturers are offering side airbags on selected models. Some of the airbags are located at the doors, while others have been placed into the seat of the vehicle. Research is being conducted to determine the safest location for these smaller airbags. After the acceptance of 4 standard airbags, it is expected that additional locations will follow. Already there are plans for foot airbags to protect the foot area during frontal collisions. It is not unrealistic to imagine that eventually the automobile will be surrounded by a cushion of air. The future of airbags is not restricted to simply adding more in different locations to vehicles. There are many plans for the future that involve not only the automobile industry but the federal government as well. The airbag of the future will be much smarter than the ones used today. The so-called smart airbags will be able to think for themselves. This ability will enable airbags to make judgments about the severity of a collision as well as the individual they are intended to protect. Another significant improvement in technology will involve the sensors used in airbags. Plans for the future include installation of multiple sensors that will be able to detect a driver's or a passenger's weight and height as well as the force of a crash. It is expected that the vehicle will have many more sensors in the future. The actual material of the airbag is also going to undergo some adjustments. Lighter, sturdier material will enhance the effectiveness of the airbag to protect the occupant of the vehicle. Perhaps the biggest concern to airbag users is the safety issue. While most consumers agree that airbags save lives in serious frontal collisions, there is a widespread alarm over the deaths that occur in the development of airbags. Because the airbag is inflated with a tremendous speed and pressure caused can literally kill certain smaller individuals. All research indicates that the original airbag design was intended for males weighing from 150 to 160 pounds. Obviously, these are not the only individuals that may be rotting in the front seats of vehicles. Because statistics validate these concerns, the federal government is actively involved in reducing the inflated speed of future airbags. The most tragic reports of airbags causing injuries involve children and infants. Because of their smaller size, the impact created by the inflated airbag can be tremendously harmless. A recent article in U.S. News & World Report emphasizes the severity of the problem. A year ago, Robert Sanders was driving near his Baltimore home, his 7-year-old daughter Allison at the side, when their minivan skidded onto an intersection and bumped into another car at about 15 miles per hour. My first reaction, he recalls, was that I would have to have some body work done. Then his eyes turned towards Allison. The powerful deployment of the passenger side airbag had knocked her unconscious. She died the next day. It is now clear that airbag designed to hit adults in the chest, but often strike kids in the face. Last year, the devices saved 475 adult lives, but they have killed at least 28 children. Because of Because of incidents such as this, the federal government is strongly involved in airbag improvements for the future. Perhaps the most widely publicized issue concerning airbags involves rear-facing infants restraint seats. After severe, horrible accidents, the federal government began to investigate reasons for unsafe positioning of these seats. At the present time, it is known that the inflated airbag may possibly suffocate a small child in such a seat because the head is too close to the airbag. Another reaction might be throwing the child into an actual car seat with such pressure that serious injury could occur. Strong warnings urge parents to place their seat in the back seat of vehicles with airbags. There are, however, vehicles such as trucks that don't have a back seat. The alarming concern over children has prompted the federal government and the automobile industry to begin major adjustments in airbag technology. The future should provide airbags that can detect the presence of an infant seat or a child and automatically lower the inflation speed and pressure. The future of airbags could involve endless possibilities. In conclusion, airbag design needs to change for the safety of all individuals, both adult and child. These changes need to be made as soon as possible to ensure that no more children will die because of overinflated airbags. It is unfortunate that such children had to die to make government and the automobile industry realize that the one-size-fits-all rule doesn't apply to airbags. Airbags need to be revamped to fit the individual that they are protecting. These changes are on the way and hopefully they will be enforced in the very near future.